All right, so it's been a minute since we've done this. Let's refresh our memories. How do I write the equation of a slope if I have a point and a slope? Ignore the rest of these problems, just focus on this one right here. If I have a point and a slope, how do I write the equation of a line? Well, hopefully you've remembered we use the point-slope form of the equation. What's going in for y1? What's going in for m? What's going in for x1? Good. Do the substitution. Didn't fancy. All right. Distribute. Get y by itself. Spent a lot of time doing that. Hopefully remember. Now a quick little refresher because that's going to come in a lot today. What are we doing today? So we're going to take what we talked about last time we were in class, parallel and perpendicular. You need to write down, and just in case you forgot, or in case you didn't, parallel lines, same slope. All right? Again, if you don't remember that or you want more questions, make sure you're watching yesterday or the video from the other lesson. What do I know about perpendicular lines? Well, perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. What does opposite mean? What does reciprocal mean? Good, write this example. Any questions on parallel or perpendicular? All right, so how are we going to use that? Like this. Write the equation of a line that passes through and is parallel to the line. So before we get into the work, let me show you what this problem means. So there's some point, 5, 4. There's some line, here. What they want you to do is they want you to find the equation of the line that goes through this point and is parallel to this line here. All right? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find the equation of this line. Well, lucky for us, we have some tools that we just talked about. If I'm going to use the point-slope form, what information do I need? Good, I need a point, got one, gave that to me, and I need a slope. Well, I'm going to figure out the slope here. What's the slope of this line? So this tells me it's parallel. What's the slope of my new line? Parallel lines have the same slope, so the slope of my new line is also 2. So then I just substitute and work out the equation. I use the point in the problem, use the parallel slope because it's the same, and work it out. 2 steps to finish. Distribute, get y by itself, and we're done. So, parallel tells me the slopes are the same. I know that slope, so I use it in the problem. What about perpendicular? Again, first let me show you what they're asking you to do. What they're asking you to do is there's a point, negative 3, 1. There's a line, and they want you to find out what is perpendicular to this line through this point. So some line that goes kind of like this. Perpendicular to the first one through the point that they give you. That's what we're trying to find. Well, Again, I have tools for writing equations. What do I need? I need a point. Got it? I need a slope. What is the slope of the first line that was in the problem? It was right here. What's it say? What's the slope? So if it tells me it's perpendicular to this, what's the slope of that red line? Perpendicular to this. Remember, opposite, reciprocal. Change the sign, flip it around, so the slope is -2. Now, I use the point, I use my perpendicular slope, plug it in and go. Same 2 steps to finish, distribute, watch your signs, minus is plus, and then I distribute to get -6, get y by itself, there's my line. All right, so if it gives you parallel, you use the slope that's in the problem. If it tells you perpendicular, you take this slope, do the opposite reciprocal, and then use that one. All right, let's do it one more time. We did that the other day. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this down right here. Writing equation line passes through, there's my point, parallel. So what's the slope here? Am I going to use it? Yes. Questions? Let's do one more. Do this one on your own. Okay, so what is the slope here? So the perpendicular, that's a symbol for perpendicular, by upside down capital T. Perpendicular slope is positive 1/3, so then I'm going to go ask questions. If that's not what you got, if everybody's good, get to work.